My name is Sarah.
My name is Dwayne. This is our story. About 20 years ago now or so, we had gotten a home in Ohio, and we didn't think we were going to be able to, but we were, and we lived in it for a few years, but then had to move because of work, so we became landlords. Went through about 3 tenants, and there was one Christmas we came to just check the place out and discovered our tenants trying to vacate. We had a conversation, obviously. We helped them move and kind of blessed them on their way, but we were now out of anybody, living in the home. And that winter, the pipes actually burst and there was flooding, and we lost that home to foreclosure.
We moved a couple different times to a couple different states for different types of jobs. We were living in California, going to Gateway San Jose, when a pastor had approached us and said, "I believe God has a house for you, and I see a loan being approved with out jobs." And so we came into Arizona with a promise of a house. And we were believing God for that house, but every time we started looking for a house, we would lose a job. And in fact, we lost lots of jobs. How many
In
combined?
total, between the two of us, in 6 years, we have had about 25 job transitions. That's unheard of and insane. And
Depleting.
Yeah.
And it was discouraging. And there were nights when we just thought, why are we even in Arizona? We were being obedient. We did what you said. And by faith, we gave up everything. We sold everything in our house and we moved out to Arizona. And many times I felt like saying, why did you bring us to the desert to die? How could we even think of buying a house if our credit score was terrible? We didn't have any money in our savings, and the market was just increasing.
And then I got a call from my mom, and she let me know she had been saving for quite a while to be able to move out here with us. I was unaware of this, but then so we started looking again. In the process, though, we got denied. Together, we're believing that what God said, He meant, and there was a promise that was given.
Whether it's now or later.
Whether it's now or whether it's in the future, but we would hold faith with that. And I'm happy to report that in the midst of it, on the 3rd try, we were approved for the home, and we are now sitting in that room.
When we would lose things, I would get really scared. I would cry at night. I was crying out to God. In the midst of it, I learned how to do it scared. But on the other side of it, on this end, when we lose something, I'm not scared anymore, and I don't have fear. I had a lot of fear before, but I don't have fear because now we've built a history where we know that God is going to come through. And even in all those transitions and even on all those losses, we never had a deficit. God took care of us. We had food on the table. Supernatural things happened, but He always made sure that we were well taken care of, our whole family.
We're going to use this for celebrations. We're going to use it to bring people together. We're going to host. We're going to enjoy it.
And I also know that I felt like God said this house is going to be a house of joy, that there's going to be laughter in this house because of all the years. Of all the years where it was sad, going through the ups and downs of all the transitions. But he restores, and He's going to restore the years of tears with a new day and a new morning of gladness. And I'm just so blessed that He's turned some of our darkest nights into some of our happiest moments.
Despite the doubt you may have, the fear, the disappointment of what's been life, that God is still good and God is still in control. And know that He is faithful. You can still rely on Him. You can still trust that if He said it, it's going to happen, the promises that He says in His Word. But above all else, He loves us, right? He's still very much in love with you, and He is going to come through. Our story
is His glory.